Hey guys, it's your girl Tay back with another video, and today I'm going to be showing you how to go from this to this. So I'm going to be using these perm rods right here, and this is not going to be done on blow dried hair. It's going to be done on my hair in its natural state as you see right now. So perm rods are great if you're looking for a big, voluminous, fluffy look, or also if you have heat damage and you want to add some curls without adding more heat. So I'm going to be starting off on freshly cleansed and clarified hair. I actually ended up using an Aztec clay mask. I have a video on that, you can go check that one out, to get my hair super clean and ready for this style. But you can just use shampoo and conditioner if you don't feel like adding that extra step. It will work just the same. Regardless of how you choose to clarify your hair, you definitely want to make sure you're starting off on really clean hair. That will be the key to getting the style to turn out the way you want it to. So first, let's talk about products. So I'm only going to be using 3 products throughout this entire process. I already have my leave-in in my hair. I put it in the shower. I just used the Curls Blueberry Bliss leave-in. And then right now I'm applying the Aunt Jackie's Curl Defining Whip. So this product is going to be the key to helping me keep the frizz at bay and also getting that definition and shine that we want at the end of the style, because it has mango butter and shea butter in it. It's really going to help keep that frizz down. Another thing that's going to help keep the frizz down and kind of smooth the cuticle of our hair as we go is using a bristle brush. So if you use any type of bristle brush, I'm going to be using this plain brown one, and I'm just going to smooth the curls down so that I can just get a smooth texture to wrap around the perm rods. So now on to our third product. We're going to be using the Cream of Nature Pure Honey Curling Mousse. And this really just helps lock in all that moisture that I just applied to my hair with the Curl Defining Whip. And one thing you want to pay attention to is that I did not use any water when I put these products in. So if you want your hair to dry fast, meaning be dry by the next day, the next morning, don't add any extra water during this process. Going back to the beginning, if you cleanse your hair the right way, your hair shouldn't need any extra water in order to absorb that product. It should just take it in naturally. But if you feel like your hair does need more water, you can still add water and the style will turn out exactly the same. It just will take a lot longer to dry. And here I am just taking a break because my hand was really starting to hurt and kind of like lock up. Please let me know if that happens to you, because I feel like it's only me that my hand just starts to lock up when I'm doing these. It's just so weird. But now I'm gonna go into detail and show you guys exactly how I roll the perm rods around my hair. So I start by twisting my roots once or twice, just because when I'm done rolling, I obviously can't get all the way up to my roots. So by twisting my roots, I kind of have that part covered and make sure that matches the curl pattern. So I start by putting the rod at the base of my hair, and I just wrap and twist around each piece of hair. Wrap, twist, and I just repeat that motion until I'm done. I'm gonna take the end and then I secure it at the back. So the perm rods that I ended up buying from my local beauty supply were not it. They kept breaking, popping out of my head, and it just was a terrible experience. So I'm gonna link a different brand for you down below. But here I am just brushing this last section and getting ready to roll. So I'm twisting my roots, put the perm rod at the base of my hair, and just wrap, twist. And you kind of just pay attention to my wrist and just see how I'm twisting it over as I wrap it. And just make sure to hold that end piece in your other hand so that it's not getting caught in the wrapping. So now we're all done putting our perm rods in. My hair is still shiny, it's still moisturized, and it's going to stay that way throughout the whole drying process because of the way that I twisted it around the rod, kind of locking that moisture in. So this process took about 2 to 3 hours. I kept getting distracted and doing other things, so if I didn't do those other things, it probably would have taken like 1 or 2 hours, but definitely like the bigger rods better than the smaller rods. This is my first time using the big ones, and it took a lot less time. So you never ever want to take these out while they're still wet. That will completely ruin the style and just waste your time. So I'm going to start off by blow drying for an hour and then air drying the rest of the way. Hey guys, so now it's the next morning and I'm going to be taking the oil of my choice. I'm going to be using jojoba oil today, but you can choose any oil. They all work just fine. I'm also going to be taking a pick, or you can take a wide tooth comb, whichever you have at the moment. They both work just as fine. And like I was saying, I don't like those perm rods. One actually popped out of my head while I was sleeping, and so I didn't feel like rewrapping it and doing all that, so I just put a bobby pin. I'm just going to coat this jojoba oil all over my hand so that when I'm taking down my rods or separating them, I'm not causing any extra frizz. So I just unlocked the rod, move that piece out of the way so it's not getting caught in my curl and causing frizz, and I just slide it off the rod. So I unravel it a little bit just to make it so that it can slide off easily, but I don't want to unravel it too much, and I don't want to completely unroll it. I just kind of slide it off as easily as I can without forcing it. So as you can see, the curls are very shiny, they're very, very defined, but they're also very short. So with this style, you will get a lot of shrinkage, but that's okay. I have ways to combat that, and I will talk about those a little bit later once I start picking and separating my hair. But as you can see, they're very shiny, and at this point I was just so happy because I knew it was going to turn out really good, and I saw no frizz. They were completely dry when I took them out, so that definitely is the key. They need to be 100% dry before you attempt to unroll them, and if they're not dry and you have somewhere to go, the blow dryer is going to be your best friend because you can't take them out while they're wet. Look how bouncy. Ooh. So again, I just snap open the bottom, and then I move that piece out the way, unroll just enough for me to slide it off, and I just let it go. And here's another example of why I hate this brand of perm rods. Why did a blue piece fly off my hair when I did that? What is going on? I was so confused. Please don't buy this brand. I will link a different brand. I really will. So here's an up close view. Just slide it right off, and that's it. So now they're all taken out, and this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. No, I'm just playing. So now we're gonna separate, fluff, and stretch our hair to our desired look, and you just do it until you like how it is for your hair and the shape that you're going for. So you're gonna start off by separating the curls first. You kind of just want to separate them where they want to separate naturally, and just wrap the rest around your finger and form that curl individually so you can have individual curls instead of one big ginormous curl. So you can separate a lot, you can separate a little bit. It's really up to your liking. You can do some small, some medium. It's really up to you and how you're feeling. You can also add more oil as needed to make sure we're still eliminating as much frizz as possible. So now every curl has been separated to my liking, and we're going to move on to the picking stage. But as you can see, the curls are still very defined. They still have a shape, they're still shiny, moisturized. So I took my time separating them, and I had oil on my hands, and by doing that I was able to retain some of that definition that we had with the big curls. So I also wanted to create some faux bangs so I wasn't feeling the middle part, so I kind of just put those pieces up and bobby pinned them there. I also wasn't feeling all this shrinkage, so I decided to stretch my roots only with the blow dryer using this motion. So here are my final results. This is my stretched and final look, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. I love the bangs, I love the curls, I think it looks really good. Overall, I think that the curl defining whip and the curling mousse were really good products to use for this style, and I definitely would recommend you use those if you want to try this out. So now I'm just showing you the results from all angles. It's giving moisture, it's giving definition, it's giving volume, and I'm just really impressed. I actually really am happy with how it turned out. Okay guys, so that concludes the video for this week. I really hope you guys enjoy. My hair is very bouncy, shiny, it's still very moisturized. It looks really good. I'm really happy with how it turned out. So please like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more from my channel. And I post every Friday, so stay tuned for next Friday's video. And I'm also going to start shifting more towards hair videos. I know I said it was going to be like a variety channel, and it still will be a variety, but it'll be majority of hair videos. So I'll see you all next Friday, and you guys can also follow my social media in the corner. See you guys next week. Let me do a little 360 for you guys real quick. Oh. See you guys next time. Bye.